Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh. 2020 has been an unprecedented year for us all. The way we see the world and choose to engage with one another will never be the same. And yet throughout all this change, the World Sikh Organization of Canada has strived to advocate on all issues that impact the lives of Sikhs. Let's have a look back and see what took place this year.
This year will be remembered by the coronavirus pandemic. This health crisis has changed the world forever. Since March, WSO has actively supported Sikh healthcare workers who required workplace accommodations for PPE. We supported RCMP officers, and after more than 6 months of behind-the-scenes advocacy, we eventually brought the issue into the public domain, and our Sikh officers were finally allowed to serve on the front lines again. We have also spent this year supporting Gurdwaras in implementing local restrictions, alternative langar methods, and contact tracing. We developed timely and tailored guidance for international students, and developed social media campaigns to highlight and celebrate the contributions of the Sikh community across frontlines and essential services. And finally, we have continuously advocated to draw attention and ensure balanced media coverage on the disproportionate impact this disease has on our community and what we need our governments to do to promote our health and well-being.
As a highly visible community, the lived experiences of Sikhs has included facing racism in our own context. We especially recognize the trauma that our Black and Indigenous sisters and brothers have had to endure. Our WSO board undertook vital training to build our own understanding of anti-Black racism. We also hosted a webinar to have a candid dialogue with Sikhs who have faced anti-Black racism firsthand.
The most blatant systematic racism that we continue to face as Sikhs in Canada is in the form of Bill 21. To our dismay, this bill passed into law and was put into effect in the province of Quebec in 2019. Bill 21 prevents judges, police officers, teachers, and public servants from wearing article of faith such as the star while at work. WSO has joined the legal challenge, and the fight is currently in the Quebec Superior Court with almost certainty that it will go to the Supreme Court of Canada. Choosing between faith and employment are choices we should never have to make.
We are also monitoring and raising awareness on the very serious and growing concerns around foreign interference in Canada and the negative impact for Sikhs. India has ratcheted up attempts to silence Sikh voices on social media and to target Sikhs who advocate on human rights and political issues. In June and November, social media posts deemed critical of India or supportive of Khalistan have been censored, and many young Sikhs have been detained and interrogated. Some young Sikhs have been charged with offences related to support for Khalistan under the draconian UAPA law. WSO social media contact on Jaswant Singh Khalda and the June 1984 attack on the Shri Darbar Sahib was also flagged by Indian authorities as being in violation of Indian laws. The WSO forcefully spoke out against these attempts to censor Sikh voices and has ongoing discussions with social media platforms. We prepared a report entitled Enforcing Silence, India's War on Sikh Social Media. Our efforts on this front are ongoing.
One of the most heartbreaking tragedies felt by Sikhs worldwide was the terror attack in Kabul, Afghanistan. 25 lives were lost when terrorists entered the Gurdwara Sahib and held the Sangat hostage. Among those deceased was 4-year-old Danya Kaur. The WSO has been lobbying on behalf of the Afghan Sikhs since 2016, and we continue to lead these advocacy efforts in 2020. We have supported the Nameet Singh Fuller Foundation in the extraction and private sponsorship of the approximate 62 individuals who are now in Canada. We urge our community to continue to support us until all families who are currently displaced in India are brought safely to Canada.
While advancing these issues, we still managed to deliver our ongoing programming this year. And that includes the Sikh Youth Leadership Institute, Sikh Mentorship Program, Sikh Family Helpline, and 1 Billion Rising. Along with that, WSO also analyzed elected officials working on and speaking up on Sikh issues. Lastly, we have countless workplace and school accommodation issues regarding our Panchkakars that come up on a weekly basis.
To ensure we can continue to sustain and grow such programming, this year we launched the Daswant program. We hope you can be one of our 500 new donors who can commit to $500 a year or more choosing either annual recurring donations or through monthly installments.
If you've appreciated our advocacy and legal efforts, and you've felt well represented by our Canada-wide team of volunteers, regional and national board members, we ask that you strongly consider adding WSO as one of the organizations you contribute your hard-earned dollars to.
We don't make this ask lightly. We know that many families have faced economic uncertainty this year. We promise you that every dollar donated to WSO will go towards helping secure a brighter future for Sikhs across Canada. Please go to worldsikh.org/Daswant program to sign up and become an annual or monthly donor. We look forward to continuing our legal advocacy and social justice efforts in 2021 with the spirit of Chardi Kala and the principles of Sarbat da Bhala to guide our efforts as a voice for Sikhs in Canada. Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh.